Now, private money real estate financing, a lot of you have probably heard of it before, but it's hard money lending. And hard money lending or private money lending is where real life people take their investment capital and loan it to borrowers secured against their real estate, just like a bank would do. The loans or the notes or the mortgages are recorded and secured. They provide cash flow and they provide growth. It's a niche market. Historically, 15% of all real estate loans in the U.S. are made through private money or hard money loans, and that market is growing significantly. And today, as a result of the institutional lenders have tightened up their guidelines and they're not making the amount of loans that they used to make, and the subprime market is completely evaporated. So the demand for this type of financing is increasing significantly. There has been a lot of changes in this type of product. Most of the changes have come as a result of predatory lending. You've read about Section 32 and AB 489. I mean, they've recently changed a lot of laws. And most of them are to protect elder abuse and protect borrowers from predatory lenders who charge way too much and really are in the confiscation business of their real estate. Also, changes have been made in legislation to protect investors from brokers that are dealing in fraud. Before we go further, let me just share with you why what we're talking about is not subprime. It's very, very different. It's not a derivative security. Trust deed lending or private money lending is direct lending on individual properties. We see every property and meet every borrower every single time, so it's one-offs on individual properties. The loan-to-value ratios are significantly lower, and that's why it's not so much like subprime lending. When subprime lending came into the marketplace, they've always eyeballed hard money or private money lending, and they've always wanted to get into our business. And when they did, they came in and said, okay, we will forfeit verifiable income, and they created what a lot of you have heard called liar loans. They forfeited the verifiable income. Then they said, okay, we'll go with less than perfect credit, and we'll go to 100% loan to value. Well, as a result, they had no recourse in case of a default because the borrowers had no equity. Hard money lenders notoriously and historically always have borrowers that have skin in the game. They're always at 75 or 70% loan to value. You know, our model is 65 to 60% or less loan to value. So hard money loans, the borrowers have a lot of skin in the game and have something at risk. You know, most hard money lenders should stay in a desirable location. Our model is to stay close to home in Orange County. Hard money loans are short-term in nature. You make a loan against a property. Nobody borrows our money for long. They all borrow it for short, and they turn over roughly every 29 months. So 2 to 3 years, you make a loan, you get some payment coupon coming back in, 8 or 9%, 10%. 2 years later, you get paid off, and then you re-loan the money again at whatever the market rate is there. So you always get the opportunity to reevaluate what values are when you remake that loan. A big advantage that private money lenders get is that they are quick in their response. So a hard money lender or private money lender can turn a loan origination around in as little as 2 days, and the average turnaround time is probably somewhere around 10 to 12 days. So they're quick in their response, and that is attractive to borrowers who need money quickly.